Key takeaways from Biden's high-stakes solo news conference. U.S. President Joe Biden held a pivotal news conference at the NATO summit to reassure critics and supporters that he could serve another term. Speaking for nearly an hour, Biden addressed 19 questions, showcasing his foreign policy knowledge despite making notable verbal errors. At the start, the president mistakenly referred to Vice President Kamala Harris as former President Donald Trump, a slip that his detractors quickly highlighted. This error followed another gaffe. He confused Volodymyr Zelensky, the Ukrainian president, with Russian leader Vladimir Putin. Even so, Biden recovered and provided detailed answers on Russia, Israel, China, and the U.S. economy, underscoring his deep understanding of foreign policy. Biden also took the opportunity to criticize Trump, contrasting his busy schedule with Trump's perceived inactivity. He also emphasized his efforts in uniting NATO, which he claimed was fractured under Trump's administration. The president asserted that foreign leaders at the summit expressed concerns not about his fitness for office, but about the possibility of a second Trump term. This, he argued, was a testament to the importance of his continued leadership. Despite ongoing concerns about his age and mental acuity, Biden dismissed questions about his candidacy, insisting he is the most qualified person to run for president and emphasizing his extensive political experience. He acknowledged other Democrats could defeat Trump, but argued that starting a national campaign from scratch would be difficult, highlighting his own campaign's financial success with $220 million raised. Biden's resolve appeared firmer than in a previous interview, where he stated only the Lord Almighty could convince him to step down. On Thursday, he left some room for reconsideration, admitting he might rethink his stance if data showed he couldn't win against Trump. This nuanced position reflects intense discussions with his top aides since his last interview. However, the press conference did little to stem the tide of Democratic lawmakers calling for Biden to step aside. Remarkably, Jim Himes, the top Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee, and other prominent Democrats like Scott Peters and Eric Sorensen publicly urged the Democratic nominee to withdraw his candidacy. They cited Biden's need to prioritize the country over the party, hoping he would make way for a candidate better positioned to defeat Trump. While Biden's performance may have reassured his supporters, it provided ample ammunition for his critics, leaving the question of his viability for another term unresolved amidst growing calls for new Democratic leadership.
Subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for instant breaking news alerts.